Aries, welcome to your September reading. I hope you guys are doing well. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting. I greatly appreciate the support. Check out my daily shorts. I post a short every day for each zodiac sign. Also, if this doesn't resonate, check out your other placements, such as your moon and your rising, etc. I will be clarifying these cards and pulling two intuitive oracle cards for you at the end. All right, so let's get started. We have the Death card. We have the Justice card. Major Arcanas are coming out strong, huh? King of Wands, Strength card, Ace of Swords, Two of Wands, Two of Cups. Wow. Queen of Pentacles. Very nice. And the overall energy of the reading is the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So let's get started, shall we? With the Death card and the Justice card, I am getting there's a transformative period that you're going to be going through in the month of September, okay? And there's transformation is taking place to restore balance. It's like a wrong is being made right, okay? And what do I mean by that? It doesn't mean like a wrong that is something that happened wrong. It's like something better is coming in to replace something that didn't work out the way you intended it to. Okay, it's like there's an ending of one chapter, a starting of a new one. So you're going to need to embrace change and release what no longer serves you. With the King of Wands and the Strength card, it's like you're going to need to channel creativity and skills into action here, which, while possessing, that inner strength and determination. Okay. With the Ace of Swords and Two of Wands, the Two of Wands is about a fork in the road, needing to make a difficult decision towards a new beginning or breakthrough. Ace of Swords. With the Two of Cups and Queen of Pentacles, yes, this could be symbolic of a stable and loving relationship coming in, also mutual support, as well as building your future. Okay. And we're going to get more into it when I clarify. With the Knight of Pentacles, I mean, that's my P and P card. It's like patience and persistence. So that's the overall energy of the reading. So just remember going through the month of September, have patience and persistence. And I know that is not always easy, right? So let's go ahead and see why the Death and Justice card are here. Why is the Death and Justice card here? For Aries, please. Why is the Death card and Justice card here? For Aries, we have the Page of Cups and the Three of Swords. Yeah, like I said, a wrong is being made right here. So something that didn't work out in the past, it could have been a love relationship, doesn't have to be. It's going to be different for all of you. But whatever this is, yes, this pain, this hurt, okay, it's like it's time to move forward on from this. You've learned things from that past, and it's time to move forward. Okay. Let's see why the King of Wands and Strength card are here. Why is the King of Wands and Strength card here? We have the Star and the Four of Pentacles. So again, you're needing to heal something. Again, I feel like whatever this wrong was, you're needing to heal from it. And the Four of Pentacles is let go of the control and let go again. Stop trying to, sometimes we feel the need to control certain outcomes, certain things, and it's like Spirit's asking you to let go. I need you to let go, and I need you to trust, and I need you to have faith, because it's time for you to be pointed in a new direction. Now, with your typical star card, it reminds me of an 8-point compass in leading you into the right direction. Okay. So you're being directed and you're being guided into, to move forward into this next chapter. Don't hold on to things to delay this process, because I feel like that's very easily can be done in this month. If you're holding on too tightly and not letting go, and then wanting to control certain outcomes or things like that, it's going to delay the process. Okay. But I do love that star card there, because it's telling me of healing energy. Okay. And yes, sometimes it's hard to let things go. That's where the strength card's coming in to have that inner strength, that resilience, and that courage to move forward. And with the King of Wands is it's reinforcing building something bigger and better. He is the builder of the tarot. He moves forward, right? Um, and having the passion to do so. Why is the Ace of Swords here and the Two of Wands? That's way too many. Why is the Ace of Swords here and the Two of Wands for Aries? Why? And I'm telling you, all the signs are having similar readings into what the messages are because there's a lot of repeating cards in the readings. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Two of Wands. We have the Page of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's time for you to get enthusiastic again, to get that fiery inspiration again. You know, again, some type of breakthrough, needing to make a decision. There is a good bit of fire in this reading. You know, you have the King of Wands, you have the Page of Wands, the Two of Wands, and I'm getting the feeling like you need to get that fiery energy back into yourself. You know, that adventurous spirit, you know, having that determination, the motivation to move forward, because it's time for things to come back into balance for you, and they will in time. Okay, so let's see why we have the Two of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Cups and Queen of Pentacles here? We have the Sun. Oops. And we have the Page of Swords. Okay. Again, that childlike energy. We had the Page of Wands here. I feel like it's, you know, getting that inner child, feeling that sense of inner child again, right? And with the Page of Swords and the Sun, it's like something is being, the light is being shown on something here. Something is being amplified. It's like finding that vitality within yourself again. Okay. I am feeling like it's a time for growth and discovery for you too. You know, it's like you're going to be going through a phase of growth within yourself, and you need to strive for enlightenment. Okay. Um, how can I say this? Being more alert and ready to go like all the way to find more answers too. It's like, you know, the sun's energy is bringing out the best in the Page of Swords here. All right. So you're being encouraged to express your thoughts, your ideas, communicate your truth here. Um, Finding clarity in your life is going to require some type of intuitive guidance for your path is what I'm getting. And I normally don't get that with the Page of Swords, but that's what I'm feeling right now. Um, because there is some new journey that awaits you here. Okay. And I really love this energy because understand and know, Aries, you are deserving of happiness, of love. Okay. Whatever this is for you. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here for Aries? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here for Aries, please? And thank you, Spirit. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? The Pentacles. We have the Ten of Swords and the Magician. Yeah. All right. So I am feeling that we're definitely getting a challenging transition. And again, this has been the readings from most of the signs this month, okay? Is going into a challenging transition. All right. That's kind of destructive and tearing things down to creating something that's more disciplined and more it's like a newer reality, you know. It's like we must in life it's like we have to endure painful things, right? And go through situations, whether it's betrayal or what have you, to eventually harness some type of personal power within ourselves to build some type of new reality. And it's going to again require patient diligence here with this Knight of Pentacles. All right. So it's like we are coming into some type of, you're coming into something that you're manifested, and you're like, oh shit, I never manifested something like this. You'd be surprised. If you're telling yourself every day, oh, I have my dream job, and you think you're in your dream job, and then you lose your dream job, clearly you weren't in your dream job. And I'm sorry, I'm like talking funny. I have my retainers in. So it's kind of like, come on, like you have the Knight of Pentacles. Like, sometimes we don't realize how powerful we are. Okay. But you're coming into something that's definitely something you have manifested and you have asked for, but it's not going to look like how you think it's going to look, nor is it going to happen the way you think it's going to happen. Okay. And I think it's like the universe's way of saying, well, you asked for this, I'm giving it to you. But, you kind of get drawn into the fact of how something should look. We don't have that much control, right? We talked about the Four of Pentacles. You're having to release the control of how things are going to work out and happen, and just trust and have faith. And that is the hardest thing to do, is to trust and have faith in something that's going to work out and you don't know how or why. That's the universe's job, not yours, right? But we know any transition is painful. I think we can all agree to that. But again, I'm just feeling like, just you're going to have to be patient and be persistent here, because there is something coming in for you that you have manifested and that you've asked for. And it's going to be different for all of you as to what that is. Spirit, give me guidance for Aries. What is it that they need to know from the Intuitive Oracle cards? What is it that they need to know? Your first card is trust your gut. Your body knows the truth. Trust your gut feelings. Intuitive creativity. Intuition fuels creativity. Follow its guidance. I feel like I put one more. Divine timing. I can't make it up. Everything unfolds in its time. Trust the universe's timing. I mean, I just said that, right? It's never on our time or how we want things to happen or how they're to play out. All right, Aries. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. Have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.